Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Spiritual Readings with Rev Jeanne. That's me. Um, Glad to see people on board tonight. Oh, a couple announcements before I get started. Here we go. This room is crowded already. All right, folks, when I'm yawning, please understand I am not tired. I have to prerequisite this tonight. When I'm doing these readings, this room gets very crowded with spirits, and sometimes I don't know if it's oxygen levels or if it's energy levels, but I wind up yawning and I'm not physically tired. I swear to you, I'm not. I got to get that much more oxygen. Okay. Just to let you know, our first week of classes has done Monday nights and Thursday nights. Tomorrow night starts week 2. Anyway, we do have some openings left in either Monday or Thursday. Both groups are a great group of people. It's a good feeling to be teaching again, and it's a good feeling to have such willing students. So if you're interested, please give us a call. Also, when I do these readings, folks, excuse me, I don't choose who I read for. Spirit chooses for me. So if I don't get to you, I apologize. I will get to as many people as I can. Okay? All right, let's get going here. Very first one I want to come to tonight. Tony Williams, how are you tonight, dear? Tony, it was funny. Before the show even started, I seen your name up there, and I seen flags all around you. Just different countries and flags of celebration. And there's a woman here, and she's playing with all these flags. It's like, excuse me, are you planning a major trip, Tony? If you could pop in there, I'd appreciate it. But it's like, I feel like some type of a trip or an extravagant vacation, something coming up that may be totally unexpected, but I want to say it's going to be the time of your life. So when you become aware of it, um, just I want to say don't look a gift horse in the mouth. It's coming to you. All right, not yet, but it's coming to you almost as, a thank you. You've worked, well, for lack of a better way to say, you've worked your butt off trying to get things straight in your life. Spirit is recognizing that. And they want you to know that, the rewards are coming. I don't know that it's an extravagant trip per se, but it's symbolic of something very positive. It's something,
I'm trying to get
something very wanted that you've been looking for a long time. They're aware of it. I want to say congratulations, because to get Spirit's attention like that, it has to be a major positive event in your life. Okay? God bless. All right, Michelle just turned the fan on. Hopefully that'll get some of this air moving and I'll be better. All right. Janine Lott.
Yes.
Janine, there are 2 men that come in. Obviously, one's much older than the other. I want to say like a grandfather-father combination here, or father-brother. I'm not sure which. But they're here, Janine, and I just, there's a lot of excitement. There's a lot of happy feelings. It's like they're really happy that you're here. They're happy to see you. It's like it's been some time. Um, and all I keep hearing from them, from the older gentleman, is, you know, okay, what I'm hearing from him is it's okay to look towards the future and smile. You haven't done that in a while. You need to, because you need to know that the negativity is left behind. Um, Again, someone else that has worked hard to improve their life, and Spirit is recognizing it. This I feel is family, and he's saying you've been through the worst. And forgive me if I'm wrong, but he's saying this has to do with family and family situations. He's saying, all that's coming now is the positive. It's like you've cleaned house. You've done a lot of cleaning like that of relationships and people. and it's going to show. It's going to really start showing in the next couple of weeks. So have fun, enjoy it. And again, it's okay to look towards the future and just smile.
Sorry.
Oh my God. Ah.
I yawned. I know.
I am so sorry, folks.
I'm
Wow.
over here yawning and it made you.
Wow. This is unreal. Okay. Thank you, Janine, for the confirmation. Diane, large toe. Is that?
Yes, it is.
I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly.
You are.
Diane, there's a woman that comes in and she's doing one of these numbers on her chest. And as she's doing that, I feel like she's saying, "You're my heart," or "You were my heart when I was there." I don't feel it as a negative, as in, that she's not showing me like she passed from a heart attack or anything. What I'm hearing is, "You're my heart, and I'm so glad to see you." Diane, a tremendous amount of love coming from this woman. And there's also, it's like tears of joy. She wants you to know that she's well, that she's happy. I would say, yes, it's possible it's your mother. She's not telling me who she is, just that she loves you so much and that you're a part of her. You're her heart. And the tears that I'm seeing from this woman are tears of joy, tears to see you, and just to let you know, I'm okay. I'm so much better than I ever was. And she's saying, there's no more confusion. I don't know, was your mom confused before she passed? I don't know if it was dementia, Alzheimer's, or just a confusion that comes sometimes with severe illness. But she's saying, no more, there is no more confusion. And she's so happy to have a clear mind and to be able to see you and to tell you that. It's just, she's ecstatic here. Just welcome her back, is what I want to say. Okay. Well, oftentimes a cancer like that will cause, the confusion before a person passes. That bothered her more than the cancer or anything else could have bothered her, was the fact of losing part of her mental faculties. And that's what she's adamant that that's back. Because that was something she could never tolerate in life. She had to be on top of things, if not in control of other people, but very much in control of herself. I can relate to that, but she's just very much, she's doing well and happy, and she's just bringing in a tremendous amount of love. I hope that helps. God bless. Nadine Renelich. Again, if I'm not pronouncing these names correctly, please don't shoot me, folks. Nadine, when I seen your name, I could hear some giggling over here. It's a younger couple. I believe it's a couple. It's a young man and woman. They passed around the same time, but I'm hearing like a giggling, just like they're excited. And what I'm hearing from them is things have changed so much. It's wonderful. It was never expected. I believe they're telling me their passing was not expected. I'm not sure who they are. They don't tell me who they are, but they tell me that you know them. Just, I want to say welcome them in and let them know that you care and that you think about them. It's not unusual, folks, to have spirits come through that we don't know. It doesn't happen very often. But a lot of times they're drawn into your vibration just because of the person that you are. And that's usually from, someone being a good person or an upstanding person, who tries hard in helping others and making ways for other people. But I guess what I'm getting with this more than anything else is that when spirits are attracted to us or drawn to us, it's because they have something in common with us, whether it is a family connection, a business connection, or just a spiritual connection. A connection has been made. They're drawn in and they feel good. Okay? All right. Diane Lott, hi. Oh, by the way, folks, I apologize for last week. Um, I had an argument with the computer. The computer won. It took Michelle most of the night to straighten it out. Um, but we're back. So I do apologize for last week. Um, Apparently, it decided it wanted to do an update, and I said okay. And when I did that, I couldn't get into anything. So, but anyway, we're back. Glad to be here. All right. Carrie Calhoun. Okay. Diane Lott, I'm going to get back to you in just a minute. Carrie, is it Carrie Calhoun or Terry? What is it? Yeah, Carrie Calhoun. How are you, dear? Um, this is a bit unusual. I was about ready to talk to Diane, and this man jumped in front and said, "No, I want Carrie. I got to talk to her. I got to say hello." Very pushy. And I want to say he was like that when he was here in the physical world. That's how you would remember him more than anything else. I feel a good man, so a man who tried a great deal, but it was always like he was pushy when it came to making his presence known or letting people know that he was around. He's saying, he didn't mean to offend anybody, and he doesn't mean to offend anybody here. It's just that he says sometimes his patience gets ahead of him. It's something that he's working on. He's saying he loves you, and he's saying, don't be like I was. Learn to listen to people. I don't know if he's referring to if that's the reason or part of the reason why he passed, but he's telling me that listening was not his forte in life. But he wants you to start listening, Carrie. He says, because there's things that you need to hear, and even if it's something you don't want to hear, you still need, because that's the only way you can make things better in your life. The truth is sometimes a hard pill to swallow, but when you know the truth, then you can work with the reality of the situation, and you can improve your life, the quality of your life. And that's what he's concerned about, is he wants you to improve the quality of your life. He said, you don't have to have the tears. You don't have to have the sadness all the time. He says things can get better, but you have to make them that way. All right. Just a lot of love. And I want to say, if you listen to him or listen for him, you'll know when he's around, because he can help. God bless. Ooh. All right. Diane Lott. Diane, there have been a lot of tears around you. I'm asking because there's several spirit here, and there's also tears with them. They're saying they understand. They understand the sadness or the grief that's around you. And they're saying, but just take heart. Know that it's going to get better. Okay, you believe it or not, you've been through the worst. And it's like the only way now is up, and you've started that progression of coming up out of a bad situation. Please just remember, there's still nothing stronger in the universe than prayer. Oftentimes, Diane, what we see as losses are not actually losses, but they are gains. It all depends on how you look at it, and I'm not trying to play word games with you. I'm being absolutely and totally honest with you here. But, when someone that we love passes, we feel a horrendous loss, or like a big hole in our own souls. And I know, been there, done that. But it's such a wonderful thing for the person that has passed. So therefore, a negative becomes a positive. I'm hoping you understand what I'm talking about. The losses that you're feeling now are only temporary, because those will be filled when it's your time to cross over, because they'll be there to meet you. But please, it's like they're saying, no tears. We want smiles. We want positive energy.
Because they're happy.
Okay? Just whatever happened in life, It's like they're relieved of all of the bondage that as human beings we're stuck with. Expectations, whether they're ours or other people, but just know that there's a lot of love there. Okay? God bless her. All right. Beth Van Every. Hi, Beth. I'm not sure I understand this one. I'm seeing all these heads with wigs. I don't know what that's about. It's almost like trying on different hats or different styles. I feel a man attached to this. A lot of laughter coming from him. He was someone that made you feel really good, Beth, made you laugh, brought a lot of sunshine into your life, and I want to say into your work. He wants you to know that things have been rough lately, but he's still here. He's always here, and he said he's gonna see things through to the end with you. In other words, don't lose hope. Things are going to get better. Things are going to go on a very positive upswing, and he's trying to put these wigs on you. It's like he wants you to put on different hats, try different things. It is the best way I can interpret this, and I hope you understand it because I'm not sure I do. I don't very often get a message like that. And he thinks it's funny because he's laughing at me. He's saying she'll figure it out. All right. Well, God bless. I hope it makes sense. I really do. Okay. Sometimes spirit likes to challenge me, folks. It's not unusual. It does happen. And yes, I get frustrated too. Okay. Couple of announcements, please. Open circles on Open Spirit Communication Circle on Friday evenings at 7:30 here in St. Johnsville at 7 West Main Street. Please join us. If you've never joined us before, come on down. It's not going to cost you anything. And we can guarantee you'll be getting messages from either myself or any of the other mediums that I have working with me in the circle. So please come on down. It's always a positive exchange of energy, and it's a wonderful way for you to experience spirit communication for yourself for the first time. Then it helps you to understand more of what I'm doing and what other mediums do. Although we all work a little bit differently, it will help on the understanding level. So please come on down. This weekend, on Sunday, the 15th, Michelle and I will both be at Summer's Best in Johnstown. It's an ice cream shop. It's on Briggs Street. They are having just a fall festival. It's a relay for life. It's 11 to 4. I will be doing readings. Michelle will be offering the healing massage, as well as our dragons and a few other things we got going on. So just come on down. Even if you don't buy anything, come on down, say hello. We've got a lot going on down there this weekend. We're going to have fun. Also, the following weekend on the 21st, which is a Saturday, we will be at the Pagan Pride Festival in Long Branch Park in Syracuse. Now, just from last year was a phenomenal time. And we hope that, for anybody that's up in that Utica, Syracuse area, come on and see us. Again, we like to put faces to names. I see a lot of names on here, folks, but it's very rare that I can, connect because, like I said, I don't know you. Sometimes it's nice to be able to have that connection of a face when I'm working. So just always stop and say hello. All right, let's see what else we got here. Lisa Auld. Lisa, I'm not sure who Beth is. But there's a woman that comes in and she's standing here with her hands on her hips, and she's not really she's not glaring. It's kind of like a frown, like she's not sure things are the way they're supposed to be. All right, it's your daughter. This would possibly be her grandmother, your mother, or a great grandmother to her. I don't know which this is, but I do definitely feel a grandmother vibration. And what she's trying to do is to get her to see things for what they truly are. She has a tendency to, okay, I can get in trouble for this. I want to say she has a tendency to fantasize a lot. And all right, am I seeing ma mère? That's the French for grandmother. I remember that much from way back. Anyway, then I would say a grandmother. Just know that she loves you, and she's going to work with you, and she's working with your daughter too. Your daughter's a little bit more stubborn than you are, so she's saying she has a harder time with your daughter than she ever thought of having with you. Please don't shoot the messenger here, okay? But this is what she's telling me, is that your daughter is more stubborn than you ever thought of being, and she has a hard time working with her, okay? But she's not giving up, and she's saying you shouldn't give up either, all right? God bless. All right, somebody asked what kind of dragons. Well, it's all kinds. I have a passion for dragons and gnomes, and Michelle and I sell them, for now anyway, when we work the different fairs, especially the Renaissance fairs. They're all different size, from 2 or 3 inches high up to 1.5 feet high. I mean, they're beautiful. So we'll leave that with you for now.
I'll put some on the page.
All right. Yeah, all right. Michelle said she's going to put some up on the page so you can see what we're talking about. Mostly they're collector's pieces.
Right.
All right. Crystal Butler. Hi, Crystal. Crystal, I feel like I'm having a hard time walking with your vibration. There's a man standing here and he's saying, come on, you can do it. You can do it. Are you having problems walking, dear? I don't know if this is a physical problem or emotional, spiritual, but what I'm feeling is difficulty maneuvering or walking or going ahead. Okay, anyway, Crystal, I want to say that, all right, if it's not something that's there, then I want to say it's more something that's coming, not necessarily physical, but emotional, that's holding you back. It's like you're having a hard time going forward. A man and a woman standing here, and the woman's saying, come on, you've been through a lot worse than this, and you've always smiled at the end of the day. She said it's no different. She said it's just changes that are happening in your life. You can do this. I want to say these two people are your own personal cheering team, Crystal. It's like they know what you're capable of, and they just want you to go forward and know that you're going to be okay, and that you've been through worse. So just kind of hang in there and just go forward, and you're going to be fine. They're going to see to that. It's like they okay, they're showing me like a tractor, and they're both on this tractor. And excuse me, folks, I apologize for this music, but it's our neighbors are being extremely rude behind us. We can't hear our music over there, it's blaring, so we apologize ahead of time. Okay, anyway, Crystal, what I started to tell you was it seems kind of funny because they're showing me this tractor and they're both on it, and they're using this tractor to plow through situations and people and to get them out of your way. So you've got their backing 110%. It's not a physical plowing through that they're doing, but just know that they're working their side to make sure that things straighten up around you. I hope that makes sense. Okay, whatever you do, don't give up, because they're helping you with it. They're going to help you, and they're working with you. All right, you may not feel it, you may not sense it right now, but they're here to tell you that they are. There comes a point when it comes to spirit Sometimes it's just learning to trust and knowing that it's going to work out okay, but sometimes it's difficult. Okay, I'm not a medical doctor here. Um, but they're adamant about this. They're saying it's going to get better. They're saying things have been worse before. You're going to be okay. All right. Just whatever you do, don't give up, because when you give up, then there's nothing they can do. God bless them. All right. um, Larry Smith. Larry Smith. A very, very tall man comes in. Got to be well over 6 foot. And it's not, he's not using a lot of words here, Larry, so just kind of bear with me. He knows you. It's like he was pointing out your name to me. Have there been health issues around you, sir? Okay. All right, Larry. All right. Yes. Please understand, I am not a medical doctor by any stretch of the means. Okay. Um, but he's talking about a need for you to move, to not move as in your environment, but move as in your physical body. He says he knows how hard that is. He knows how tiring, how restrictive, and how hard that is for you. But he wants you to know, he says, just push through it. I will help you. It's like he's pushing you, he's helping you with waves of energy. And he's saying you don't have to do a lot at first, just a little bit at a time. In other words, don't give up. Don't just sit there and give in to whatever this is that's going on around you. Because he's saying you have a lot that you need to do yet. There's a lot of people that depend on you, even if you don't think so. There are. Please, Larry, just push through it. It's the best way I can say it. I wish I could be more with that. But it's like I said, he's not saying a whole lot. So I hope that helps. God bless. Okay. Sue, your lights are going on and off as you give readings. Okay, well, Sue, that's really not that unusual. It's part of it is the energy that's going on around through me, through the computer. Y'all know that computers love to freeze around me. Mine does every single week. That's why I'm always looking off to the side here, because Michelle has to keep a tablet on the side that I can read or that I can see, because my screen will freeze up and I get nothing. So I don't even know, if I'm coming through correctly. I just go by her tablet here. Around you, Sue, I'm seeing there's children. It's like they're playing with lights, playing with everything. Very mischievous, nothing negative, nothing unusual, just children having a good time. And it's like they love to tease you. They say because it gets you going. Do you have a tendency to have a nervous personality? Because where you raise your voice a lot? Because these kids are getting a big kick out of this, because you get uptight. I don't see it as a bad thing by any stretch. Just tell them to behave themselves. It'll help. Okay? God bless. And I'm sorry. Okay, Elissa, Lauren, and I cannot pronounce the last name.
Regalo Pirado.
Okay, you're from the Philippines. How you doing, Elissa? Okay, now our computer just went. All right,
It's okay. Stay on your
hang
knees.
in there. Elissa, I'm
Here we
hoping
go.
you can still hear me. Because what I'm getting for you is airplanes, literally airplanes overhead and on the ground and all around you. Um, are you planning a trip soon? I don't feel it's like to the United States, but a trip nevertheless. Um,
Mine.
okay, you can hear us. All right, we got the screen back again. All right. There is a woman that comes in very strong. I feel it's like as I'm sitting here, I had to straighten up because it was like, I'm literally hearing her sit up straight, do your job, and I'm just okay. So I did. Um, very formidable woman. No one messed with her. No one argued with her. When she said something, it was law. And she's saying she's here now for you, and she wants you to know that regardless of how rough she was on you in the physical world, she loved you beyond measure. No, that's her words, not mine. She's saying no matter how rough it got, she loved you beyond measure, beyond most. Um, and it's because she had a lot of expectation for you, a lot of things that she wanted you to do. Um, she says you're capable of so much, but you need to stop listening to everybody else and start listening to your heart. Start listening to what's inside you. That's when the depression will go away. That's when you'll be able to step forward or step out of your situation or step forward and go on a positive level. I hope this makes sense to you, Elissa, but a whole lot of love coming from this woman and a whole lot of strength, a positive energy and a lot of strength. Okay. God bless. All right. Hi, Melissa. How you doing? All right, hold on. All right, Elissa, just don't give up. Whatever this is, do not give up because she's saying you can do this. You need to stop listening to everyone else. Follow through the way you know you're supposed to follow through, and the answers are going to be there. She's saying you'll have it this time. Please, whatever you do, just don't quit. Okay. All right. Dana Pittman. Dana, are you having problems with stomach? Because all at once I just, I'm very uncomfortable in the abdomen. I don't know if it's the stomach or if it's the chakra that's blocked. But I really want to say it's to pull some energy from you and say you're holding too much or you're trying to do too much and you're holding on to too much. You need to learn to let things go. Um, until you do so, I don't see it clearing, if you will. But I do see some downtime at the same time that's needed, Dana. It's like you've done so much for so long. Okay, all right. Moving tomorrow for a new state. That's a rough one. Um, Once the move is over, please take the time to slow down. Take the time to just, take a whole day to yourself. You're going to be okay. I wish I could tell you that it was good. The move was going to go smoothly, no problems, but I'd be lying to you. Okay. Um, you're going to have your ups and downs with it, but you've got what it takes to get through. Just remember to take care of you and take some time. When this is all said and done and you're in your new home, make sure you take the time, take a whole day to just do nothing other than what you want. Okay? Um, it's going to be okay. I don't know why I want to laugh with the whole vibration. Maybe because what I'm seeing is like something out of a Laurel and Hardy. Um, it's not the movie is not going to be what you expect, but it's not going to be the worst thing in the world either. All right, there are going to be some fun times or some funny times, is what I should say. So just remember we talked about it. Okay? God bless. All right. Folks, if you know of anybody, I was going to put up a notice on Facebook that if even half the number of people that are on our Facebook site would subscribe to YouTube, we would be well over the top and doing what we're supposed to be doing. We ask for donations every week. They're not mandatory. Readings do not depend on those. We all know that. But we need some help. It's like 275, something like that, away from being sponsored and paid by YouTube. We really need that. So please, if you can, if you can't donate, get some people to subscribe to the show, because that's what we need. We need 1,000. We're a little over 600 now. A little over 700 now. I'm sorry. So please help us out. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you, Sally. All right. Okay. Ashley McIntosh. Hi, Ashley. Um, Ashley, you're very athletic, dear. I don't know if I'm using the right terminology. I want to say, are you very physically active? It's like working in a gym and exercising and moving and just constantly. Okay, it's not you. Then what it's telling me is that you need to get moving. You need to become more physically active. I feel like things are at a stalemate for you right now, and Spirit is telling me that you need to get the energy moving. So, excuse me, so that Spirit can come in and work with you. They want very much to work with you, but it's like there's blockades or there's barriers all around you. It's like, and the way to move those barriers is for you to get up and physically move, get up and walk. If nothing else, walk. Okay. Once you start that, you'll get energies, the physical energies around you, you will get moving, and thereby, once the physical energies start moving, then the spiritual energies will move as well. And that's where the answers that you've been looking for, that you wanted, are coming in. Okay. It's like I want to say, get up, start walking, and don't sit down again. Not for a long time. And I don't mean that to be rude or insulting in any way, but it's really, really important for you. Okay? God bless. Thank you. All right. Wow. Is it Misty Alkenberg? Okay. Before I do this, folks, share the video as much as possible. The last Wednesday of the month, we do a drawing for a free reading. Every time, excuse me, every time you share, whether it's once or 10 times, every time you share, your name goes into um, our bowl. And at the last Wednesday of the month, we will pull a drawing for a free reading. So, and that's how you get into that. So please share it. All right, Misty. There's a woman that comes in here and she's got trays and trays of goodies. She's telling me that's how you would remember her, is by her cooking and the way she loved to bake. It was like you couldn't go to her house without eating, because, and if she offered and you refused, it was almost I don't want to say an insult to her, but almost like her feelings would be hurt. Do you know who I'm talking about, please? Okay, Misty, it would really help if you could answer me here, because I'm not sure which way this is going at the moment. Do you like to cook? All right, Misty, do you like to cook? Because she's saying that's how she got through rough times in her life, or in her time, how she would get through bad things or rough times, emotional or spiritual, would be to cook and to do for other people. Now, I don't know that being able to bake and cook the way she does is feasible or something that you can or like to do, but she's telling me that that would be a way for you to heal. And she's specifically using the word heal, and I don't know what that's from. You know, I'm saying I don't know if the healing that you need is physical, emotional, spiritual, mental. Um, but she's saying it would help you heal so much quicker just by baking and being active and doing these things. Um, I'm not hearing a name with her. I just feel, this is someone that you would know her for her cooking. It was what she did. It was what she loved. Um, and she's saying it can help you too, because the two of you are a lot like each other. I believe this is more a grandmother, Misty. I don't feel so much, a younger person, but I feel like a grandmother. Usually I see spirit with my eyes, but I'm not seeing her, I'm hearing her. A very beautiful voice, very mellow, very soft, but very determined is what I get with her. Okay. I know there's another announcement I was supposed to make, and I don't remember what it is.
Summer's Fest.
We didn't do it. It's not on the list, and I remembered it before we come on the show, and I don't remember it now. Oh well, I'm sorry. We'll remember it, and it'll be up on Facebook.
On spiritual readings with Rev Jeanne.
All right. Lorraine Richards. Lorraine, are you having problems in your chest area? I don't know if it's heart or lungs or just having difficulty breathing. Again, please understand I am not a medical doctor by any stretch. But Lorraine, she's saying that it's a woman that comes in.
No.
I feel all right. I feel like a mother with her, and she's coming in the way a mother would, like a worry wart, just saying, oh, we need to get this checked and we need to get things taken care of. She's concerned about something around you, something to do in the chest area. I don't know if it's lungs or heart, but I want to say when you become aware of the fact that you're just not feeling right, please get it checked out. I don't feel life threatening with it, but I do feel a seriousness. Otherwise, I wouldn't give you the message. But one thing she does say is she's proud of where you've come in your life. She never got to say those words to you when she was living. Never felt she had to, and now she's sorry she didn't. Because she's saying she knows that you had it rough there for a lot of years, but she just couldn't bring herself to tell you how proud she was that you pushed through, that you kept things going. But just a whole lot of love, Lorraine, coming from her. But please, when you become aware of something going on a physical health level, please don't put it off. She wants you to get it checked. She doesn't want something to manifest into something worse. And that's not really a negative message, because we all know that, if you get a common cold, if you don't take care of it or take care of yourself, it can go into pneumonia, that type of thing. And she doesn't want that type of thing to happen to you. Okay? So please get it checked. All right, I feel like a mother or a grandmother with her, Lorraine. It's the best I can tell you. All right. Again, folks, we do have room in our Monday night or our Thursday night classes. They're a lot of fun. It's a good group of people. So come on through. Come on in. um, wow, just all at once, just a blank. What's going on here? Kristen Orr. Hi, Kristen. Kristen, there's a woman that comes in, but she's doing this, like she's trying to hide her mouth. I don't know. I want to say she lost her teeth or something. Very, very self-conscious. But, and then it's like she puts her hand down and she smiles and she has a mouthful of teeth and she's saying, see, I got them back. Um, I, I don't know if that makes sense to you, but she's very much here, very much, she's happy, very bubbly. And she's just trying to bring that through for you. She wants you to be happy. She wants things. She says, stop being such a negative Nelly and be happy. She says, it's okay. We'll get through it. We always got through it before. Just because I'm here isn't going to stop the process. Basically, she wants you to know that she's here to help you through, and she's not about to not help. So, God bless. And this woman is a force to be reckoned with. I can tell you that much. Okay. All right. Rebecca Mosier. Rebecca, there's a young man here for you. I don't know if I want to say, early teens, early to mid-teens. Um, he's drawn into your vibration. I feel like a son with him. Rebecca, would you know who I'm talking about, please? I feel a lot of love from him, a lot of laughter. He loved to tease. Oh, Lord, how he loved to tease people. Because he said when he could get them laughing, they didn't look at everything else that was wrong. I'm not sure why he's saying it that way. Okay, well, children continue to grow in spirit, hon. Whether it's a different rate here, but like I said, he looks to be an early to mid-teens, and he's trying to get you to take the covers off. You put covers on something, and he doesn't like that. Rebecca, do you have a daughter? Because this young man is connected to your daughter. I feel a daughter with this. Okay. Yes. It's like she would know who he is. I don't understand that or why it would come through that way. But I do feel very strongly that he's saying, just listen to what I have to say, because that's where it's not important who I am. What's important is that you listen to what I'm telling you. He's saying that things are being covered or covered up. And he said that's not good. You need to make sure that things stay uncovered. I don't know why I feel a legal issue with this. Lord, I wish I could be more specific here. I'm not sure which way this is going, but I just know that he wants very much to help. He's doing everything he can. Please just remember that we talked about it. And when you find out who it is, let me know, please, because this has me a little confused. Doesn't happen too often, but once in a while it does. I just feel him drawn into your energy and into your vibration. Okay? I'm sorry, I know it's not what you wanted to hear, but I gotta give it the way it comes in. Okay, we're just about done here, folks. Yeah. All right. Please open Spirit Communication Circle on Friday evenings at 7:30 here in St. Johnsville. I promise everyone that comes to Circle will receive a message. And I also promise that you're not going into it blind. Everything is explained before you get started, so there's no surprises. And it's a very positive reinforcement of our knowledge and our gift of spirit communication. And we'd really love to have you all come down. Openings on our Mondays and Thursday classes. If you're interested, please just either message myself or Michelle and we will get back to you. This weekend, we will be at Summer's Best Ice Cream on Brigg Street in Johnstown from 11 to 4. And the 21st, we will be at Pagan Pride Festival in Long Branch Park in Syracuse. So just come on down. We look forward to seeing you. Also tomorrow from 6 to 6:30. If you have any questions that you would like to have answered, anything to do with spirituality, spiritual development, religion, anything that we do, in that meaning myself and other practitioners, whether they're healers or readers, it doesn't matter. If you have questions about that, please, that's what that program is for. It's a half-hour show. Of course, if there are no questions, I will answer, I will do spirit messages. However, I always go for the questions first because that's what I want to do. Lori Burke, yes, the last Saturday of this month is our Ballston Spa circle. And that's at 7 in the evening at the community center on 20 Malta Avenue in Ballston Spa. You're right, that's probably the one I forgot to put on the listing. Thank you. All right, folks, thank you for allowing me into your homes and into your computers and tablets and phones tonight. I love doing this work. We could really use the donations, and if it's not the monetary donations, get people to subscribe to the show, help us out that way. We want to continue doing this. I know I do. Michelle is my right hand for this. She handles all the technical. So please, we could really use the help. God bless and good night. And hopefully we will see you at some point throughout the week.